Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about something kind of deep. We're going to use this powerful metaphor to ask a really big question. Who are you, really? Who are you behind all that chatter in your head?
All right, let's just jump right in. Have you ever had that weird feeling where you just stop and you listen to the thoughts in your own head? You know, the constant worries, the things you're chasing, and you think, wait a minute, are these thoughts even mine? Like, where is all this stuff actually coming from?
This quote, wow, it just nails what we're getting at today. The idea that all these choices we think we're making, what if they're not choices at all? What if they're just echoes? Like we're just acting out a script someone else wrote for us, and we don't even know it.
Okay, so for this first part, let's imagine something. Picture your life as this huge, spectacular puppet show. The lights are bright, there's all this drama and action, and right there, in the middle of it all, is the star of the show, the puppet. And this puppet? Well, that's us. Or at least, it's the us we show everyone every day. It's totally caught up in the story, right? It's laughing, it's crying. It feels every win and every loss so intensely. And it's absolutely convinced that it's the one in control, that it's making all its own decisions. So that leads to the big question, doesn't it? If we're the puppet on the stage, then who's pulling the strings? Where did this whole play even come from? Who wrote the script? Well, in Hindu philosophy, there's a word for this incredible, distracting, all-consuming show. It's called Maya. And Maya is basically the grand illusion. It's the trick that makes us believe that all the temporary stuff, our feelings, our jobs, our roles, is the whole story. That's all we are.
And these are the ones pulling the strings. Think about it. From day one, we're basically programmed, right? By society, by how we were raised, by all the media we see. All these forces are constantly shaping that puppet self, telling it what it should want, how it should act, who it's supposed to be.
Okay, moving on. Here's the thing about being a puppet. It's not always fun. After a while, those strings can start to feel really tight. You start to feel this friction, the sense that something's not quite right. And that feeling, that's you getting a little peek behind the curtain. It starts with this constant pull of worry, just that endless anxiety about what's going to happen next. And then there's the pressure. Oh my gosh, the pressure. The need to achieve, to be seen, to be important. It's heavy, right? And of course, there's judgment. It's coming from everywhere, sure. But the loudest voice, it's usually the one inside our own heads, that relentless inner critic. And when you put it all together, it's just noise. This overwhelming, endless chatter. That is the feeling of the strings pulling. That's the puppet's discomfort. But right there, in the middle of all that noise and discomfort, something amazing can happen. You can have this moment of clarity, a quiet thought that just cuts through everything else and says, wait, this isn't me. All this chaos, I am not the puppet. So that brings us to the really big reveal. If you're not the puppet, then who are you? Well, when you step behind the curtain, away from the drama, that's when you meet the master. The master is your true self. In Hindu tradition, they call it the Atman. And it's not another character in the play. It's the silent, calm awareness that's just watching everything. And here's the key part. The master isn't pulling the strings. The master is just observing the show, completely peaceful and untouched by all the drama. So just look at the difference here. It's night and day, really. The puppet, that's our ego, is always changing, emotional, totally hooked on the drama. But the master, your real self, is the exact opposite. It's steady, it's calm, and it's totally free because it knows the whole thing is just a show. Okay, so why does any of this matter in your actual life? What's the point of seeing yourself as this calm master instead of the puppet who's running around like crazy? Well, think about it like this. Before you get this idea, when a bad thought or a tough emotion shows up, you become it. You're not having a sad thought. You are sad. You're completely stuck inside the storm, getting thrown all over the place. But after, this is the game changer. After, you're not the storm anymore. You're the sky. The storm still comes, sure, the clouds of worry, the rain of sadness, but you're the vast, open sky that just lets it all pass through. You're the space it happens in, not the storm itself. And the number one payoff for this whole shift, it's just one thing. A real deep sense of inner peace, a piece that doesn't care if the puppet is having a good day or a bad day on stage, because you know that who you really are isn't even in the game.
Now, this is super important. This doesn't mean your problems disappear. Life is still going to happen, and the puppet will still have its drama. The big difference is that drama doesn't own you anymore. It can't wreck your inner peace. You can actually play your part in life, but with this incredible new feeling of freedom, of lightness. So let's end with this. Right now, as you're listening to this, the play of your life is happening. The curtain is up. So the question for you is, who are you? Are you the puppet, completely tangled up in the strings of the drama? Or are you the master, the one sitting back, watching the whole incredible show unfold?